What? You ask potatoes in the wintertime? And I say, yeah. And the other thing I get is, you can't grow potatoes from store-bought potatoes. Well, let me prove you wrong. Take a look at this. These are red skin potatoes that I gotten from the grocery store, and we bought a bag and we forgot about them, and they were in the rear end of the pantry, and they all had eyes on them. And I have planted those. Now, 2 didn't come up. I had 1 planted here, and I had 1 planted there, and I believe a 3rd one here. 9 out of 12 that I planted that actually came up. And the other thing I get a lot is, you know, you only can buy, if you want to grow from the store, you can only buy organic potatoes. That is so not true. So here's the thing, guys. If you're buying potatoes from a grocery store, you can buy either organic or non-organic. So here's the thing. Organic, they don't spray any inhibitors on it, whatever. It's just grown, packaged, and put out on the shelf. Okay? So that's why a lot of people say, well, they're not sprayed, so they're good for the garden. Well, that's true. But it's also true for the ones they spray. The spray inhibitor isn't to prevent the potato from growing. It's to prevent it from sprouting sooner, so they have a longer shelf life in the store. That's all it is. But once the potato starts to sprout, whether it's been sprayed or not, organic or not, it's ready to go in your ground, in your home garden. And I've been doing this for 3 or 4 years now, and I've had really good success. And you can see the vibrance of these potatoes. Look how green those leaves are. And look at the stems. Look how thick those stems are. Okay, now I've just fertilized these and hilled them up. Now here's the thing about hilling. A lot of people say you hill them so that the dirt covers the stem. It creates more roots, which creates more tubers, which creates more potatoes. All right, well, that's true in some instances. I didn't hill these up for that reason. For one, I don't know whether these are determinate or indeterminate potatoes. I don't know what they are from the grocery store. So the reason I hill them up is, one, I go down and I side dress the potatoes on either side with 10-10-10 fertilizer, and then I mix it into the dirt, and then I take a rake and I pull that up over there, which does 2 things. It puts the fertilizer mixed with the soil close to where the root system is, so because they're heavy feeders, so it gets to the plant really well. And 2, I hill them up because in the wintertime, especially January, February, we get a lot of strong winds through here, and it keeps them from going over and toppling over. Sometimes they just sway a little bit, and it helps to support the stalk so that the plant don't snap in half. So that's why I hill them. Now, if you're buying from a seed grower, you're buying seed potatoes from a seed potato grower, and you know if they're determinate or indeterminate potatoes, well then, you know, you can go from there. But anyway, and a little thing I do is when I'm getting ready to plant potatoes, I just go in the grocery store, I go to the potato section where the bagged potatoes are, and I just flip the bags over. 90% of the time, well, I wouldn't say 90% of the time, but most of the time, you'll find at least 1 bag amongst there where somebody hasn't graded the department very well, and they've left some older potatoes there that you can see the eyes are just sprouting. So I buy them. Now, of course, prices have gone up with everything. Their bag is $6.99 a bag, usually for red potatoes, when that's what we eat a lot of, so I buy those. But they go on sale $3.99. Usually when they're on sale, they move through the department too quick to actually, they don't lay around long enough to get eyes. But you can always buy a bag of $3.99, stick them in the pantry, and forget about them until they sprout. Then you can put them in the ground. And you get a whole 5 pounds for $3.99, where when you go, I bought seed potatoes, I think I spent $7.99 plus $5 shipping, and I got 4 little potatoes that looked like they were half rotten when I got them. So that's totally up to you guys. But right here is proof in the pudding. These are all grocery store bought potatoes. They're all red skin potatoes. I think one of them in the corner that has died back was a russet. I did have some russets in here too. In fact, I have a bag of russets. I think I got 6 russet potatoes in there right now that are sprouting, that I'm gonna find a spot in the garden somewhere and put them in first, so we have some russets. But anyway, that's it. Hope you like this little bit of information. If you like it and it was informative to you, please give me a thumbs up. I'd really like everybody that's watching this to give me a thumbs up. I really need to get the algorithm going with YouTube again, because I'm not getting near as many views as I normally do, and that's partly my fault for not putting out content as much as I used to. But we're trying to get back into the swing of things and uploading and doing more videos. So please give me a thumbs up, and it'd be a good time to subscribe to my channel. I've got a lot of new content out there and some more coming up. And if you are a new time gardener, first time gardener, or fairly new, maybe this is your second season, that's what this channel is all about. And you guys that are watching that are gardeners, been gardeners for a while, please drop in the comments tips and stuff of what I'm saying and doing for other gardeners that maybe you do another tip that I'm not knowing about. And that's how we all learn. We pass on information. People learn from other people. I mean, that's how I started my garden. Anyway, all right, enough of my jibber jabbing. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your time. Until we see you next time, take care. God bless. And we'll see you on that next one.